Meghan and Harry. They were meant to be the modern fairy tale. Sequel to Princess Diana and Charles. Well, that's not how it turned out. There were signs all along. Meghan Markle was a selfish, narcissistic woman, hell-bent on becoming a princess. A C-rated actor who wanted more fame and popularity. Unfortunately, when she became the princess, it wasn't all she ended up to be. She was not the star of the show. With all that in mind, here are 5 signs that Meghan Markle is a selfish, narcissistic woman. Number 1, hypocrisy. Markle, and now her concubine, Prince Harry, claim to be the messengers of climate change, leading the peasantry and the masses to a brighter future, if only they led by example. Taking jets just last year to Ibiza, Nice, very peasant-like places. They show their example. They show that though they mean that climate change is real and they're acting. Surely taking the private jets doesn't contribute to climate change. Please, they should be taking general passenger jets if they're preaching to the choir. If they're preaching to the audience, they should be taking business class at best. Hell, even first class. Just share a plane. Gets worse. With her current decision to live in Canada and the UK and spend time between the two, she's going to dramatically increase her carbon output. And so she obviously doesn't adjust her lifestyle to the impending threat of climate change, apparently. To top it all off, her lackey, Prince Harry, spoke about unconscious racism in British Vogue. He quotes, despite the fact that if you go to someone and say, what you've just said, the way you behave is racist, they'll turn around and say, I'm not racist. Too bad for Meghan, she turned her back on black sororities at college, choosing instead to go with a predominantly white sorority. But I'm sure she's not hypocritical. Number 2, attention seeker. It always has to be the centre. It always has to be Meghan Markle at the centre. In fact, when she and Prince Harry announced their separation from the royal throne, well, at least not the financial one, they chose, of course, Kate's birthday. Of all the days to do it, and I do not think it's a coincidence that they chose this day. She and Kate have had a feud for quite a while, and it's always seemed that it's been Meghan Markle the one fueling this feud. Not the first time either. Of course, when they announced their pregnancy, it was on the wedding day of Princess Eugenie. Always having to take the spotlight, always having to be number 1. 3, weaponizing. Meghan Markle has always been weaponizing whatever tool she has, but her greatest gift was baby Archie. She broke with tradition and had the baby shower in New York. It was a star-studded affair. Thousands were spent on it. Even more, she uses her pregnancy to give a fake cry for help. Watch this.
Yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay, but it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes.
Number 4, manipulating. Meghan has turned Prince Harry into an effective errand boy. This split with the crown has very little good prospect for Prince Harry and a lot of good prospect for her. She doesn't even need to find her own work after this. She sends her pimp, Prince Harry, to go and do the work for her. You see him asking Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, for roles, voice roles for her. Of course, she's going to be donating the money to charities. That's not what it's about. It's about her being number 1, being able to be the centre of the show, which she wasn't able to be as just a mere princess. Number 5, bad habits. The royal family has been here before. This is just another bad habit from Americans trying to enter the royal family. Wallis Simpson and her infamous marriage to King Edward III, King Edward VIII rather. Well, of course we all know what happened here, and it almost destroyed the crown itself. What Meghan Markle is trying to do is take everything for herself, make everything about herself. She does not understand royal protocol at all. The royal family has tried everything they can to please her. Throwing her lavish parties, special invitations, nothing's enough. Only need to look to her previous relationships and marriages. Trevor Engelson, who she was married with for a short 2 years from 2011 to 2013, well, that ended quickly. She moved on to Corey Vitilio, which again only lasted almost 2 years, ending in May 2016. She quickly found Harry after that, by far the most entertaining and, well, let's face it, lucrative match. The relationship with Corey ended in May, and in June she was already dating Prince Harry. I'm sure the money had nothing to do with it. And, well, more importantly, the fame she so badly desired as a mere C-grade actor, only earning about $450,000 a year. Nothing for an actor. Well, time has passed, and it's been about 3.5 years. She's sick of the relationship, using Archie as a tool to get what she wants. Let's face it, she was moving to Canada with or without Harry. Now his role's been expended. She has gotten what she wants. She may keep him along, but love, as with all previous relationships, is probably gone. If you like this video, I humbly request you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.